What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is
JK
JK Counting. I'm Jeff. We got one of the accountants.
Yeah, Lucas. L-U-C-A-S.
Oh man, and we're here. Today is his first game of the season. And
My first game of the season,
yeah, it's the first game of the
this
season.
season.
Yeah, it's a bunch of tournaments. You could talk about it. Go ahead, talk about it. Go ahead.
But this is not my first time playing.
We know that. We know that.
I'm just making sure for the camera.
You know that. Yeah, this ain't your first time playing basketball on a team.
Mm-hmm.
This is your first game of the season. That's what I said.
I'm
Not your first season ever in basketball. That's a whole different thing. And you want to start over or you want to continue from here?
I'm continuing.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Talk about how you feel, man.
I am nervous about losing the game, but
Why are we worrying about losing the game?
I don't want to lose. I want to win every single game.
But if you're worrying about losing, what's going to happen?
You're going to lose.
Exactly.
But if you think about winning and being positive, okay.
So why are you nervous, man?
I'm nervous because my coach said a few practices ago, these teams that we're going to be playing against is coming with that smoke.
Okay. And what that makes you nervous?
Yeah. But I'm going to try my best, have fun. That's what he said. And enjoy playing basketball.
Right. But aren't you coming with that smoke too?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm coming with that smoke.
You sure?
Yeah.
I hope so. Because you shouldn't fear anyone but who?
Me. I mean God. Why did I say that?
Oh, man. If anything, you coming with that smoke, okay? Don't be nervous.
Yeah. Also, I'm playing with my friends.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be a good day. That's all.
yeah.
We ain't going to be nervous to do anything that we trained for. Come on. Be confident in yourself. We trust you. We wouldn't put you out on that court if we didn't trust you. So come on. Trust yourself. All the time. Decision making. This is where you have to take your training and you put it into play. That's all. It's just that simple, son. Don't be nervous. You got this.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, so it's way after the game. We already got home and he got his screen time, hanging out with his cousin and his siblings. So it went straight to fun after the game. So right now, I just got back from storage. I picked up my winter items and brought them to the crib. And now I'm on my way back, transporting the vehicle back to my mother-in-law's house. So grateful that she was able to give us the car today in order for us to get to the game comfortable and without her blessings today. There's no telling how my day would have gone. But all glory to God too, because if it wasn't for God lining everything up as he did, none of this would be possible. But all in all, he had a great game, great first game, but I allowed him to point out his weaknesses on the court so he understands that this is what he needs to work on and he can make the switch. So he was spot on critiquing himself and honest. I taught him to be honest about not knowing something, and he was honest about it, and I don't want to share that with you guys at all. I want him to get better. I'm not gonna, I don't want to expose his weaknesses in the court, but he does have weaknesses just like any other player. So, not much of a highlight. I don't even seek highlight reels for him. I just film in order for him to watch later on, in order for him to better himself. Because these are things that weren't put in place for me as a ball player when I was young. Even at that age, I didn't have the tools that they have nowadays, and the access and the parent present in order for them to critique my game. So with all that being said, it was awesome watching him play, watching him try to figure it out. There were moments where I was a lot quieter than I normally would have been, but due to the fact that we have a very vocal coach and he was coaching him very well, and I was just allowing him to get used to the sound of hearing the voice. I was letting him get used to the sound of his voice, the coach voice, in order for him to get used to that. So when he's when he's hearing the coach speak and say something, that he can react in real time to the coach. Chris is calling me. Yeah, babe. Before I was rudely interrupted. Now let me stop. Yeah, like I said, all in all, great game, good win for a team that never played together. This is the first game that they really playing together, and one practice per week when we're trying to get them to like 2 to 3 practices a week. It all worked out in their favor, and yeah, man, it wasn't a soft team that they went against either, too. This team was tough, grit, but whoever needed to score scored, and it was a great competitive matchup. But seeing the confusion in his eyes was the part that, all right, I gotta adjust that's what, and he knew it too. So all in all, I said all in all, bad times. Yeah. On that note, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me get this car back to my mother-in-law, and we'll see you in the next one. Feel the love.